You'll be surprised by the number of people I run across who worry that because they're thinking about moving, that may mean that their case that they have pending in court will go away. I mean, seriously, the number of times that people have that where they're worried that because they need to be in the jurisdiction that they're in order for the case to keep going forward, causes them to take pause before they decide to leave to relocate to a new area. If you have a case, I don't care if it's in state court or in federal court or administrative court, doesn't matter. Find out from your representative, if you have one, what impact that'll have. Why is that important? Well, for two reasons. One, if you're thinking about relocating, whether it be because of necessity or just because you're just choosing to relocate out of the area, you want to find out whether or not if there's anything in particular you need to do in terms of notifying the court, and more importantly, whether or not you moving to this new jurisdiction will have any impact on the court case that you currently have staying in its place or going forward. That's the first thing. Second thing is you want to know is what kind of impact it's going to have. Now, let's just be clear. I don't know what the jurisdictional requirements are for courts all over the country. I don't know what they are for the various agencies, state or or county agencies. I don't know any of those things. But you want to find out whether it be through your representative or maybe just contacting the court and saying, hey, I'm getting ready to leave. Is that going to have an impact on my case? Depending on the circumstance, it may mean that the jurisdiction of the case may move to where you're at, depending on what kind of court case it is, or it just may mean it's just a matter that the court has to take in consideration that you are no longer in the area. Trust me, I can tell you, I've had cases and I've had friends of mine who've had cases where the person relocated. They let the court know, so this way the court can accommodate the fact that if they have to take any testimony from the individual, if this is a type of court case where they have to testify, this is the type of court case where they have to be in mediation, the court is aware that the person's change in their circumstances is now dictated that we have to take in consideration that they're no longer readily accessible here. I'm sharing this with you so that this way you know that if you're in a situation where you have the decision that you may need to move, that you're not freaking out thinking that because you may move, it's going to kill your case. It's typically not that straightforward. There are going to be changes in how your case is processed. And don't get me wrong, because like I said, I don't know all the court cases, courts all over the country. There may be ones where if you leave the area, effectively your case may be over. But before you start being freaked out, find out first. Find out and ask the question, hey, if I'm thinking about relocating out of the jurisdiction that my case is currently under, what type of impact is that going to have, and can my case continue to go forward?